Welcome to Southwest Desert, where adventure meets the arid beauty of the American Southwest. Join me as we explore Southwest's lost historical characters, stunning desert vistas, forgotten Native American history, or tales of lost gold mines. There's always something new to discover. Subscribe now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on our latest desert adventures. Let's journey together into the heart of the Southwest Desert. Sit back and enjoy. Welcome to Southwest Desert, where we explore the fascinating stories of hidden riches and forgotten stories of the American Southwest. Today, we're diving into the mysterious tale of the Santa Catarina silver mine, a legendary treasure lost in the rugged mountains of Baja California. This is a story of ancient Indian wisdom, Dominican missionaries, and a silver deposit so rich it captured the imagination of generations. To understand this tale, we need to transport ourselves to the stark beauty of the Sierra Juarez Plateau, rising dramatically 115 miles south of the California border. Here, perched atop rolling highlands where the desert winds whisper tales of the past, lie the scattered remains of the Santa Catarina mission. What appears today as mere ridges of earth and decomposed bricks once stood as a testament to faith, ambition, and perhaps hidden wealth. The story begins in 1797, when two Dominican friars, Thomas Caldeon and José Llorente, established their mission in this remote corner of Baja California. Like many missions of that era, Santa Catarina was built to bring Christianity to the native peoples of the region, particularly the Pai Pai Native Americans. But unlike other missions, Santa Catarina would become the center of one of the peninsula's most enduring mysteries. The heart of our story comes from an ancient Pai Pai Native American directive, a set of instructions so precise they seem almost like a treasure map from an adventure novel. Let me share these words with you exactly as they were translated. When the sun shines directly through the east portal of the mission courtyard, the silver mine will be found on the side wall of a narrow canyon directly beneath where the sun rests in the sky, about 6 leagues from the mission. Our window into this fascinating history comes through Eugene Albanese, a 1950s remarkable 70-year-old Diegano Native American who had become as much a part of Santa Catarina as the mission ruins themselves. Eugene's connection to this story is deeply personal. Having married a Pai Pai woman many years ago, he lived in the small thatched village of Santa Catarina for so long that the community considered him one of their own. Picture yourself standing with Eugene on the hill where the mission once stood. The low ridges of decomposed adobe bricks trace the ghostly outline of walls that once reached toward the sky. 1950s excavations near this site unveiled something particularly intriguing: the remains of an old kiln. This discovery adds a fascinating layer to our story, as it's believed this kiln served a dual purpose. Not only did the Dominican friars use it to fire the bricks for their mission, but according to local tradition, it may have also been used to smelt silver ore from their secret mine. Thank you for joining your desert frontiersman Alan on another Southwest adventure. If you would like to help support my channel and time, hit the Super Thanks heart icon on the bottom of the video and contribute. This is very helpful. Relax and enjoy. The story of how the mine was discovered reads like a chapter from a historical novel. Among the Mexican soldiers stationed at the mission to escort the Padres on their journeys to outlying settlements was one man with a particular passion. This soldier, having worked in the mines of mainland Mexico, spent every moment of his free time prospecting in the surrounding hills. His dedication would eventually pay off in a spectacular way: the discovery of a silver deposit with an extraordinarily high percentage of metal content. The wealth extracted from this mine wasn't merely theoretical. Historical accounts tell us that at least 2 burro-loads of silver were transported across the Gulf of California, destined for Spain. But perhaps more tangible evidence could be found within the mission itself. The altar plates and candlesticks used in religious ceremonies were said to have been crafted from this very silver. But like many stories of lost treasures, this tale takes a dark turn. The year 1840 marked a violent end to the mission's operations. The native population, for reasons lost to history, rose against the missionaries. The church was destroyed, its walls torn down, and the Dominican padres were driven away. With their hasty departure, the location of the silver mine was lost to time, its entrance perhaps deliberately concealed to prevent its discovery by those who had forced the missionaries to flee. Eugene shared a particularly tantalizing account that suggests the mine's entrance might have been found in 1950s. A young Mexican boy, while herding cattle in the area, reportedly stumbled upon something extraordinary, a cave opening sealed with what he described as mucho madero, thick timber beams. This discovery caused quite a stir in the community, but when the boy later attempted to guide Eugene back to the site, they found themselves unable to locate it. The boy eventually moved away with his family, taking with him perhaps the last known sighting of the lost mine's entrance. What makes this story particularly compelling is its geographic specificity. Standing at the mission site today, as Eugene did while sharing his story, you can trace the path described in the Pai Pai directive. Eugene himself demonstrated this, stepping through what would have been the eastern portal of the mission courtyard, extending his arm toward the east where the sun would have cast its rays through the now vanished doorway. The terrain Eugene pointed to is what locals call bad country. The eastern rim of the Sierra Juarez presents a forbidding landscape of rugged canyons and steep cliffs. It's the kind of territory that could easily hide a mine entrance for centuries, its secrets protected by the harsh desert environment and challenging terrain. It's worth noting that while this region is no stranger to precious metals, the nearby town of Alamo, just 16 miles to the west, was known for its gold mining operations. This legendary silver deposit remains unique. It's the only significant silver strike ever reported in this area, which adds another layer of intrigue to its story. The precision of the Pai Pai directions, combined with physical evidence like the kiln and historical records of silver shipments, suggests this isn't merely another tall tale of the desert. The story of the Santa Catarina silver mine touches on themes that resonate throughout the history of the American Southwest: the intersection of Native American knowledge with colonial ambitions, the role of missions as centers of both spiritual and material wealth, and the way violence and upheaval can lead to the loss of valuable knowledge. Today's Pai Pai community, living in their simple thatched houses near the mission ruins, seem to maintain a philosophical perspective about the lost treasure in their midst. As Eugene wisely noted, one eats corn and squash and beef, not silver. This practical wisdom perhaps explains why, despite the potential riches that might lie hidden in their territory, the local inhabitants focus on maintaining their traditional way of life rather than chasing silver dreams. The mission site today serves as a quiet reminder of this complex history. The decomposed bricks and earthen ridges mark where walls once stood, while the discovered kiln hints at both the industrial and potential metallurgical activities that once took place here. Somewhere in the surrounding landscape, beneath the harsh desert sun and hidden among the countless canyons and cliffs, the silver mine might still wait to be rediscovered. The precision of the Pai Pai direction suggests this isn't just another lost mine story. The specific mention of the sun's position through the mission's east portal, the distance of 6 leagues, and the description of the mine's location on a canyon wall all point to a real place, waiting to be found by someone who can properly decode these ancient instructions. The lost silver mine of Santa Catarina remains one of Baja California's most intriguing mysteries. It represents more than just potential mineral wealth. It's a window into a fascinating period of history when Dominican missionaries, Native Americans, and Mexican soldiers all played their parts in creating a story that continues to captivate us today. Until next time, this has been Southwest Desert, where we uncover the stories behind the legends of hidden riches in our corner of the world. Join us next week as we explore another fascinating tale of lost fortunes and forgotten treasures. Check out my large catalog of Southwest videos and playlists. Happy trails! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more great content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.